or or De La Hoya and his built up abs.
Yo, he painted them on, didn't he?
He got them surgically put in. That's what happened.
Oh, all right.
He worked for him, bro. He worked for him.
Yeah, okay. Where at Pep Boys?
Show that clap back Thursday clip of him. Oh, shit. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
But listen, we are live. This is the Savage, joined by my boy Rick Numero Uno. I got Coach Leaf here with me, and the Bethlehem People's Champ. I got Ron Cruz with us. Very first live. Thank you all for being patient. It's a long time coming, but the wait is over, and we're going to be coming to you with more recent, up-to-date content. They think I'm crazy, but I'm trying to do this every single day. I'll be here with y'all. You know, Rick will be here with y'all. Leaf will be here with y'all. But everything is going to be more up to date. Do me a favor, hit the like, hit the share. Please subscribe. Go to our Twitter, and follow us on Twitter, because I know you guys just don't want to talk and well, not just not talk, but you don't want to text and just be Twitter fingers. So if you want to actually talk and be on the show, people can hear your voice, we can bring you on. But as far as everything else, this is Tell the Truth, and this is how it's going to be from here on out. We will still be doing the interviews inside the ring. Don't think we're not doing that anymore. We're still doing that.
Yes, sir.
Priority. But you know, everybody got TikTok brain now, and nobody wants to. I don't think anybody wants to hear us talk about something that happened a month ago. So when something happens, we're gonna be right here. And with that being said, what's up, fellas? I don't know if you guys want to introduce yourselves or you want to just jump right into it.
We got to jump right into it, baby. Y'all, they already know us. The world knows us already.
Leaf
they want to know us.
Leaf couldn't wait to get back on the mic, talk crazy.
Yeah, you already know. What's up with the gel Ryan Garcia using though? Let's get right to it.
Yo, no games come out the gate hot.
Right. Actually, Ryan Garcia, I heard he's back in training with Derek James. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know.
I think
I saw. Go ahead, Joel.
Yeah, I think he needs therapy, bro. He needs to see a psychiatrist. That's what I think. I think you know, at the end of the day, you know, I say it 100 times, I'll say it 1,000,000 times. I respect all these boxers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Ryan is still a professional fighter, but the way he's been acting over the last couple months, saying the things that he said, acting the way that he's been acting, I mean, is anybody going to take him serious, you know, outside of the casual fan? Because I don't know a hardcore, you know, that actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to the sport, that actually thinks that Ryan is legit when it comes to stepping in that ring.
Go ahead, Ronald.
I'm just processing what you said. I don't know, because I think he's legit if he takes it serious. But like you said, we don't know if he's all there. I mean, the video you're talking about, Leave. The video you're talking about. Well, I hear my echo. Good. No, I'm good. Yeah, the video you're talking about, I don't know if that's true. I think there's an old video though.
Oh,
I think
wow.
he's just. Yeah,
wow,
what do y'all
okay.
think? Do you think that's a brand new, like that's an updated video?
It probably is an old video. Now that I think about it, it looked like he was using the same gel when he got knocked out by Tank. Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan Garcia, to me, Ryan Garcia is a clown. I used to like him. Y'all know. Rick, you all know I vouched for him a little bit. I had a little life for him.
A clown? I mean, I don't know, man. The dude can fight, man. So
yeah, he can fight. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's the antics you're calling him a clown, and I get it, yo. I think for where Ryan's at currently, I think he's really big on kind of drawing attention, and he's drawing it the wrong way. But it's, you know what, man, I can't even front, man. Some of it when I see it, it's just like hilarious and it's funny. He's part of that younger generation, that YouTube kind of Instagram famous wave, man. You know, and people are gonna want to see that shit. You know, it sucks, but it's the truth. Obviously, going off what Javar said, I mean, I feel like the real fans don't give a shit about that. We want to see people fight. We want to see the best fight the best, and that's why, like, where everything now that's going on with, like, what's it called, the excellency and what he's doing for boxing now, like, dude, like, he's on some shit, you know, and he's gonna be forcing these dudes to fight the best now. I think it's a great thing for boxing, in my opinion. Some people have mixed feelings on it, but back to what Ryan's doing, man, I think it's just drawing attention. I think he's doing it for a lot of the attention. Maybe he needs to seek some mental help, you know, maybe he needs to seek some, you know, therapy or counseling or some shit. But I don't know, man. I think he's a talented fighter. He's a talented kid. But he's calling Spence out and shit too, man. At 154, like, what do y'all think of that shit?
Bro, he was calling out Crawford.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
That's calling everybody out. Bro. He was calling out Benavidez. Like,
like for real, like
bugging.
Yeah, no, he's I don't know. He's messing with the wrong people, man. I mean, even though he's a professional fighter, it's like you're talking about other professional fighters too. You know what I mean? Especially when you're talking about people's wives and stuff like that. Like some of the stuff that Ryan's been saying about professional fighters' wives. You know what I'm saying? Like how they look or what he would do to them in bed or what they already done. And it's like, I mean,
yeah, you're right.
You know, Caleb Plant, like when Caleb Plant, thank God that there were people in front of Caleb, because I know that if anybody takes their wife serious, it's definitely Caleb.
Caleb don't play.
Oh yeah, much respect to Caleb too. He's a true warrior.
Mm-hmm. He's a real dude,
yeah. Caleb's a real one,
and he's not only is Caleb a real one, but he's a habitual face slapper.
He slapped the dog shit out of Jamal Charles.
He slapped the tape in motherfucker's mouth.
I think Jamal Charles' lips still on the floor, right? I mean, he went to the, what did he do? He went to the right and slapped it to the left. How the hell he do that? I don't know, but
he learned, bro. He learned from that Canelo slap. When he got slapped by Canelo, he was like, "Wait, I ain't doing it. That shit ain't happening again. Yeah, I ain't let that shit slide again."
Canelo dodged the shit out of that shit. Canelo was fast on this.
Nah, he ain't dodged that shit.
Canelo rolled with it, yo.
Canelo didn't get hit with that shit.
He rolled with it.
Canelo was like, "Whoop, pop!"
Charles,
the glasses off and everything.
Yep. Caleb was ready after that.
Yep. He was well prepared.
Yeah.
What's up with Devin Haney?
Yo,
is his chin all right? I mean, I like Devin, but
holla at him, bro. He's going to carnivals trying to snuff kids. He can't even sneak people, bro. What's up with him?
I don't know.
He goes to carnival trying to sneak some kids, some random.
I seen that shit.
No,
yo,
him.
Shit's like embarrassing, bro.
A world champ. You can't sleep some random at a carnival, bro. Like, that is wild. I saw that shit. I couldn't believe it, yo. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, he looked like just some scrub. Like,
he has security in front of him.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. If one of us would just see somebody right now, I'm sorry. They're going to sleep.
They're going to sleep.
Nah, bro. I don't get it, bro. A professional at that level, like Rick,
right?
You know, Khalif, like we fought before. Like you know what we can do in the street. You know, you avoid problems at all costs. And him at that level fighting some random dude that you could tell can't even throw hands. It's like I can't even understand. He's probably something wrong with him mentally too. Like, you know, he's probably not all there. Like fame got to his head. He's probably still getting over that loss. Huh? He said what?
It was over some cotton candy, wasn't it? I'm fucking with you. Tell the truth.
For real, I don't know what's wrong with him.
It was a popcorn.
He's still getting over all that all that bullying he's getting online for that loss to Ryan
He got
Garcia.
his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia.
I don't care.
I mean,
what
we all know Ryan had the roids in him, but
Australian, I don't care. Yo, he got trashed. Got trashed.
that left hook was the whole fight though.
Yeah, he couldn't stop a left hook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do y'all think of like with these, like Ron, I'll ask you, because when you were fighting, it wasn't like how it is today with the social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you lost a fight, only thing you had to deal with was the people in your city.
Exactly.
And you went to the
100%.
And now when you lose and because think about this, right? People think that Devin Haney got knocked out. That's the set. If you ask a casual, right? Oh, Ryan Garcia knocked him out. No, he didn't. Devin made it all the way to the end of the fight. But if you ask a casual, right? Because all they're watching is highlights and all that. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't really catch the fight, most casuals didn't. Except for, I mean, I can't say that because Ryan has a really big casual fan base, but the sentiment is Devin got knocked out, and then when you're talking and then you're going up against a star like that and everybody thinks that you're going to trash him, you know what I mean? Or maybe not even trash him, just going to be a boring fight where you outbox him and then you go out there and get beat like that. And then you got 1 million followers and then you don't have to just deal with the people in your city. You got to deal with hundreds of millions of people that got something to say about it. So do you give a pass to these fighters when they're not necessarily looking for a challenging fight when they've achieved a certain amount of stardom?
Nah. I can't give them no pass. Can y'all hear me okay, or y'all hear my echo?
No, I hear you.
I hear my own. But I can't give them a pass because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fight the best, constantly fight the best. It's not. I'm not saying like you're supposed to fight them one fight after the other. You could fight the best here and then take a tune up and then shit like that. But I can't give them a pass. All these undefeated fighters are supposed to have. I mean, not supposed to, but it's normal for them to have a loss or two. That's how it should be. Not even once, Floyd Mayweather. Not even very rarely people retire undefeated. So you're supposed to be fighting the best and rematching and shit like that. You're supposed to be fighting the best constantly. Cannot give them a pass for dodging.
And I'm gonna elaborate on that. True fighters, true boxing fans want to see a fighter that's a warrior, if he lost or not. As long as he got the heart to fight the best, if he wins or lose, we gonna give him just as much credit because he's taking the risk and he's giving his best. You know what I mean? When it's guys that are ducking and dodging, and I'm not gonna mention no names, tell the truth. Man, I got name a whole bunch of fighters that've been ducking and dodging.
Yeah, all of them.
Name them all. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh man,
all of them.
Don't you want to put Coach Lee with a spot? Nah, I ain't doing that. Today.
We back live. And
to be honest, I could understand with saying something like I'll fight you down the road when it makes sense. That I could let that slide. I fight you down the road when it makes more sense and makes more money or whatever.
Right.
But if you start naming names, Canelo dodging Benavidez makes no sense at all.
Like the plague.
Right.
He's dodging him like the plague.
But
what about taking Shakur? I mean, I ain't saying take dodging Shakur, but come on, let's get this fight happen. You're both at the top of your career right now.
I hear you, but what you were saying, like when fighters, we're still gonna give you credit if you lose. Yeah, we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell the truth is.
Yeah.
Cruz is going to give you, you know what I'm saying?
Fighters
Because
are gonna give
exactly the fighters are, but the thing is that fighters are heavily outnumbered by casuals,
facts,
and
and that's the problem.
and so yeah, exactly that's the problem. So when a fighter loses, you know, after all they accomplished, you know, they may be undisputed or a unified champ, or you know, they have really good wins on their resume, and they take that one loss. In today's day, you're trash. You know what I'm saying? You got Bubba Dub coming out here jumping out of garbage cans talking about you trash.
Yeah, talking a lot of shit. Yeah, you're right.
Like, and then people think it's funny, hop online and they making memes, and it's just like, you know, I don't give a pass, but at the same time, I see exactly where they're coming from, and I can see why they want a certain amount of money, because, you know, if I'm gonna go in here, especially, you know, against somebody like Tank, you know, everybody's jumping to go in there with Tank, you know, even on the back of their mind, they know it's a good chance that they might leave sleeping, you know, but the
Frank
money,
Frank Martin.
I don't think it hurt. See, now you're bringing up Frank. I don't think it hurt him. In all honesty, well, maybe I don't know. And I guess bouncing off what Javar's saying, like piggybacking off it, is like the casuals are going to look at it as, what have you done for me lately? So it's like, if you are undefeated, you're the champ, you're the best. Oh, you're the best. God, you know, the thing God created, right? But once you lose, it's just all of a sudden you're forgotten about, and like, oh, you suck, you're trash. Got hella memes about you. That comes with the game. But honestly, like, if I'm looking at Frank Martin right now, I don't, you know, he got stopped, but I don't take that bad for him. I think he's going to be all right. I think he's going to be able to bounce back, and I think he could have a successful career, especially at 35.
Right.
I think Frank
I jumped in it too soon against Tank.
Of course, but he took it on. He didn't dodge it.
Right.
So
I don't think it was too soon for Frank.
Shit.
I mean, shit. Frank
He's still laying like a corpse in the ring.
I think for him,
Frank is 30 years old, bro.
I know he's up there in age. As far as career goes, it was kind of early.
Yeah,
I mean, on that
as far
type
as
of like
career.
pedigree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, with age, no, not at all.
Yeah, he had what, like 18 fights, 15, 18 fights
at the time,
when he fought Tank.
Mm-hmm. It was
but he wasn't prepared for that fight mentally or physically. Tank just took them right to school, went them deep waters. Yo, and when I say that's the fight that made me realize that Shakur, as good as Shakur is, I don't know if he could keep Tank off him, bro. Tank is the truth, bro.
I think Shakur's a little different, man. I still like that fight. A lot of people hate it. You know, they say it's going to be boring. There's a lot of like critics talking about that one, saying it's going to be whack. I think that's a good fight, in all honesty, and I think it brings out a different fight out of Shakur. I think a lot of people think he's just going to be able to use ring generalship, just going to run. Tank ain't going to allow that, so it's going to force him to fight, and I think it's going to bring out a different Shakur. Are we going to see him get clipped and get hurt? Like, for me, that fight interests me a lot. And before I was favoring Shakur, but after seeing the progression of Tank and what he did to Frank Martin.
Tank will definitely, my bad, Tank, interrupt you real quick.
All good.
Tank will definitely will test who you are, really. Like, he'll test your core. Who you really, he'll bring out the best out of him, or he'll bring out the worst out of him. Let's see if
he's gonna expose.
Yeah, let's see if you're for real. Yeah, because Tank is his IQ is crazy, and he'll know how to break you down mentally and physically.
I think that.
You're right.
My bad, Ron. I thought you was done.
My bad. No, I'm done. Go ahead.
See, the thing is, right? Like, I'm actually on video talking about how I didn't think anybody could beat Shakur. Anybody. But then the fight.
I said that too.
The fight with De Los Santos happened. And not just the fight with De Los Santos, it's the way that Tank approached the Frank Martin fight. Because I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember when there was a final press conference I was supposed to have? I think it was like 3 days before the fight. And Tank did not show up. And they're like, yo, man, he's so unprofessional. This guy never changed, yada, yada. Next thing you know, Tank is outside in Vegas in that Vegas heat with the suit on, running miles when he was supposed to be at the press conference. This guy is he's so locked in right now. And the fact that, like, all right, because we have local fighters here in the valley that fought that sparred De Los Santos, and they all say that he can crack, that the boy's cracking, he punching, right? But do we really think that he's punching harder than Tank? You got middleweights. You got middleweights saying that, you know what I mean? Like Tank punching. Like he's hurting middleweights.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if Shakur is gonna, I don't want to say running, but we all saw that De Los Santos fight. As soon as De Los Santos touched him, he was backing up. You know what I'm saying?
He's on his bicycle.
And the thing is like when it comes to cutting off the ring, I think that Tank is much better at cutting off the ring than De Los Santos, and 100%. He hits harder, and he's more dedicated than he's ever been.
100%, all the above.
So now my mind has changed. I think that not only does he beat Shakur, I think that he knocked Shakur out.
Damn. Party.
I do too. And I was on Shakur. I was like 50-50 because just of Shakur's jab. Shakur's a really good fighter. We cannot take nothing from Shakur. But Tank is just as smart. And he got power, and he's coming forward. Like, he's on your ass. Pause. No homo. You know what I mean? No Diddy. He on you. Like, he really, really on you. And the way Shakur fought Earl, if Tank was in front of Earl, he would have knocked Earl out.
I agree.
There's nothing that Shakur could do to keep Tank off him. And that's why I see Tank getting him and hurting him and stopping him.
If you saw Artem, when you seen Artem after the Frank Martin fight, he couldn't go nowhere. He had to go home. He couldn't go to the club after that. After he fought Shakur, it's like, damn, bro, don't you fight tonight? He's like,
he was on Dancing with the Stars after,
bro. Like he could have. I'm telling you, bro.
We're not trying to take it. No, let's not try to take no credit for Shakur because Shakur is too, but
for sure.
And then this next fight is crazy, bro. Like the man is fighting Joe Cordina. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he just got stopped. His last fight, he was stopped, and it was at a weight class below. It was at 130, and you're bringing a guy that just got knocked out from the weight class below up.
Yeah,
who fighting that?
Shakur.
Come on, bro. Why does Tank fight De Los Santos? Why does it? No, not Shakur. Why does Tank fight De Los Santos? I want to see that fight. That's a good fight.
I think Tank wants something bigger. I don't think.
Or Teofimo.
I think Teofimo.
Yeah, Teofimo would be a dope.
That's
fight.
At 140. That would be a great fight.
It's a great fight.
I think Riles.
Both those guys are coming. Both of them got power.
But Riles is a champ too. It's not like he out talking. And
come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yo, Ryo's a good fighter. I'm not trying to take nothing from Ryo. Ryo cannot be tanked. Y'all know. Come on, man. Stop.
I'm not. Who said that?
Who's the guy that beat Who's the guy that beat the Puerto Rican guy?
Matias?
Yeah, the guy that beat Matias.
That's the dude that Devin Haney's fighting, right? Jamar?
He's fighting Paro.
Yeah, Paro.
Yeah, Paro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
a good fight too.
That's a tough fight coming back from that ass whooping for Devin. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a tough. You gotta give Devin credit for that and he's going to Australia. Oof.
Yeah, I don't even know if he wins that fight.
But I want to say something real quick because I have to go to work. Real quick, Crawford. I'm not Crawford. Boots.
So much.
Is anyone gonna get in a fight to fight this man? Everybody's scared to fight Boots, bro. Let's keep it 100.
A lot of talk about him right now, man.
You gotta talk about Eddie losing that purse bid.
That's what I'm saying.
How the hell did Eddie lose that purse bid? What the hell? Against Karen too. Like I put it in the group chat. I was like, I don't know what Boots did to the boxing guys. I don't know what he did to piss him off, but it just seems like every time like he's just about to get a break, something happens. Like you're supposed to fight Cody Crowley. Then you end up fighting my man that fought Bud.
David
Evan.
Evanescence.
Yep, put him in the dirt, and then now everything fell apart with Brian Norman. Man, if you would have fought Brian Norman, there ain't no way I would have missed that fight. I would have had to be in the building, bro.
Brian Norman's a good fighter too, but come on, man, stop.
Good fighter.
Boots is the truth, bro.
I don't know how you hearing that. I'm saying that Brian was gonna win. I'm saying that was a good fight. It's a
good fight, but
there's a lot of controversy right now with what Eddie Hearn's doing, and I think he's trying to get his boy Conor Benn, Steroid Ben. He's trying to get him up to get Boots, to vacate to go to 54, so Ben would get the belt. Like I'm hearing that was the rumor I'm hearing right now.
I don't know how he lost that purse bid. That's fucking crazy.
Like why? Like why did I get fumbled? Like what did Eddie do to fuck that one up?
That's crazy.
That's what's. I don't know. Something just looks sus, man. Something's looking really sus with what's. I thought Eddie Hearn, the sign with Eddie and Matchroom was going to be a great move for Boots. Now it's kind of in question, man. It's like, damn, was it the best move?
If I was Boots, I would just defend it. Fuck it. I would
he has the rematch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't even. Is it even really a rematch? Like, it is a rematch, but it's not like a contract. I'm saying, like, how the hell? First of all, how the hell is Karen?
Yeah, number. He's number 2.
He's the mandatory.
Yeah.
And then Conor Benn is
number 3.
The runner up. How the hell is that even? How's that
possible? Conor Benn, he don't stand a chance.
Nah.
Oh, I agree. It's tossed up and all.
Nah, how does Boots rematch a guy that he beat every single round? Makes no sense, bro.
Because he's the mandatory. That's all it is. He's the IBF mandatory, and that's what it's going. And that sucks. Like, that sucks for Boots. He should not fight.
Yeah, Karen and Conor Benn are not beating any of the champions that won. I don't think Conor Benn's not beating Mario Barrios. He's not beating Stanionis, and he's not beating Brian Norman. He damn sure not beating Boots. Damn sure. I mean, I don't know.
Conor Benn, right?
Conor Benn.
Yeah.
Conor Benn not beating none of them guys.
Oh no.
Hey, fellas, enjoy yourselves. I have to roll out. I have to go to work, but TTT tell the truth. Coach leaks out. I'm gonna just keep it going. You already know.
You already know.
All right, brother. All right, brother.
All right, fellas.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, man. But I mean, I don't know, man. He's fucking up right now. Eddie Hearn's been taking a lot of L's lately, bro. That 5-on-5 was the start of it, man.
Yeah.
He went when he.
I know. Yo.
He didn't win a single round, did he?
He didn't. I think none of his fighters won.
Yeah, he didn't win nothing, man.
None of his fighters won.
And ever since then, it's just.
And I heard Ray Savage, man. That shit hurt me, man. I was like, fuck. I thought Ray was beating Bull. A little. I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, Nick Ball.
Yeah, Nick Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Ball. That was a good fight. I mean, I don't think that was a robbery.
I don't think it was a robbery. It was a close fight.
Yeah.
But I think it just, for me, it was like, because I know Ray, and I was like, damn, man, that should hurt. Because he fought his ass off just to get that world title. And then to lose it in that, it kind of sucked. But yeah. I mean, Eddie took an L. He took an L big time in that. And it's been like kind of snowballing since. It's just been rolling.
But what about the Sheik, though, man? Let's talk about the Sheik. It's my guy.
That's your homie?
That's my guy, bro. My man making that Anthony Joshua the right price, $20.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Hey, man. Yo.
Oh, you're talking about here. My bad. I caught. Yeah. This guy's seems like he's trying.
Oh,
yeah.
We lost you.
We got you?
Oh, damn. No, we lost you.
It seems like he's trying to save boxing, right? Like, where this guy come from?
Got money. Got the Arab money.
I'm saying, like,
that's what it is, bro.
He has to be taking a loss. He has to be in a red, and it's just like he doesn't care.
He don't care.
He don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah, like ain't no way.
It's like one of us, somebody that loves boxing, with a whole bunch of money to waste. That's what it looks like with him.
Exactly.
Because I know Anthony Joshua not getting in there for no less than 30 million. You got to be getting at least 30 million.
He's getting a good
And
chunk
then
of
what?
change.
I mean, Dubois.
I
It's
know.
probably like, well, I'm fighting Anthony Joshua, sure you got to give me like 5. I'm thinking like 5, and then you're making the pay-per-views 20, and an era where everybody is stealing.
Yep.
You know, I mean, even if this pay-per-view is 20, I hope that it shows like, I honestly hope that people don't steal this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because,
that
and
people
then,
actually
and then
invest
the
and buy
Sheik
it.
can see that, like, all right, well, if I make the pay-per-views affordable, then people are gonna buy it. Because how do you think he's gonna feel if he makes it $20, bro, and people still steal that shit,
Yeah.
and then still doesn't sell like 500,000 or 400,000 at $20, and it's Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. So,
It,
That's
you
a
know what I'm
good,
saying?
that's a good question. Yeah,
So if you
I
don't,
don't think it'll happen. I think it'll. Then numbers will prove a whole lot more. People will still stream,
yep.
but at $20, bro, like I think
Yeah.
a lot more people will buy, and numbers will improve a lot, a whole lot.
I hope so, man. Stop being cheap, man. I hope. Just stop it, bro.
Stop being cheap.
You know,
Drop that dub.
if it does,
For real, bro.
at the end of the
$20.
I know.
if he's taking an L already and he's showing that, like, I'm trying to help y'all out, and y'all still stealing it,
Yeah.
he's gonna be like, oh, well, fuck y'all then. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the last thing you want, because man, thank God for the Sheik, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's great for boxing. I just think I think it's a power move, man. I think he wants to show Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom. He wants to show, like, the Bob Arums, the, De La Hoyas, Eddie Hearns, the, what's his name? Al Heyman.
Yeah.
I think he wants to show all these major boxing powers that have been in the game for so long that he can come in a short time and be like, I'm taking over. I think that's what it's about for him. He's doing the pay-per-views just to test it, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna. I mean, of course, it would suck to be in the red that bad and be like, damn, nobody bought. But I think for him, he doesn't care. He wants the best to fight the best, and that's what I like about him. He wants to put the best matchups on front lines and have people, really see, the best boxers in the world fighting each other like back in the day. Where everybody's tired of seeing these mismatches. Everybody's over it. You know what I'm saying? And since the fighters want to get paid, somebody like him has to come in and be like, yo, like, I don't care. Like, y'all fight under my umbrella. And just be kind of like, I think he's kind of doing like what the UFC does. Like, it's like one brand, you're fighting under us, and it's going to be, you get paid the best, you fight the best. And that's what it is.
I think he's trying to.
He's trying. I think that's his attempt there.
Yeah, but these guys have been in the game so long that it's really going to be hard for him to really get people on board, the ones like the WBC and all these sanctioning bodies and shit, because they have a lot of pride too.
Yeah.
It's not even about the money. Like, he'll go to
it's egos and pride.
What is it, Queensberry? I forgot who the head guy is at Queensberry. My man that was laughing at Eddie at that 5-on-5.
Oh, the one that he went against? Yeah. I forget his name too.
I forget his what's his name?
I don't know.
But he's been doing business with the Sheik, and Eddie is already all in, but it seems like he's not. Like, he's like talking like, yeah, we can do business, but I'm not gonna sell my brand to you. You see Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya was like begging for a check, then Alex Sheik answered the call. You know what I mean? Like, and to get like I said, to get those guys that have been doing it for this long and they got a whole bunch of pride. The guy from Queensberry, damn, I wish I could remember his name. And and Al Heyman, like, I don't think you're gonna get Al Heyman you're not gonna get him to sell PBC.
Yeah, just to give it away.
Yeah, he's not. Like, his fighters are already, like, I'm sure the Sheik probably offered, how much money to these. And look at Canelo. Canelo's under PBC now. And I mean, it probably wasn't 200 million, but shit, I'm sure that the Sheik offered him more money than he's ever made in his entire life.
Yeah.
And Canelo still is like, no.
I feel it was like 150 mil. I was hearing rumor. It was some wild shit to fight Benavidez.
Man, anything over 70, anything over
crazy.
70 million is wild,
It's
bro.
ridiculous.
That's crazy. So
That's wild.
even if it's 100 million, that's like, fuck, bro. Like, and you're like, no,
dude, one fight. These are like, this sounds like baseball contracts, like for 10 years.
So is the ducking justified? Do you think the ducking that Canelo is doing? I'm gonna call it a duck. It is what it is.
Quack quack.
At that level,
Yeah. Do you think it's justified because Canelo has? I don't think. Let me think. Besides Mayweather, besides Floyd Mayweather, I don't think I've paid to watch a fighter more than I've paid to watch Canelo. He's entertained me for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been entertained, and he's taken the tough fights, and he's undisputed. So it's not like, you know what I mean? The only real asterisk next to his name is the Benavidez, because he fought Triple G. You can say what you want about the first fight, but the second fight, I think we all agree that he won that. You know what I'm saying? So who has he really avoided? And then you say like, oh, well, he's avoiding the Benavidez, but well, shit, at this point in his career, it's like we weren't complaining when it was Mayweather.
Yep.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that if he signs that fight, maybe the next one, or eventually, he'll eventually fight Benavidez. I think because I think he's feeling the pressure right now. He's feeling the pressure of the fans, and everybody's calling him out, and everybody's calling him pussy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's feeling the pressure right now because
I still don't think he's going to do it. I think what he's going to do to appease the fans is take the easier. He's going to take the easier of the two. And what I mean by two is instead of Benavidez, he'll fight Crawford. And it's a good thing. Well, not a good thing, because I would like to have this debate right now, because Khalif thinks that he's going to win that and easily win that. But, as far as style and skill and all that, I think that Crawford is.
I disagree with you on that one. I think before he fights Crawford, I think he would go for Benavidez.
I don't think that, man. I think he's avoiding him like the plague, brother. He don't want Benavidez at all.
Look.
He's on there talking. He ain't even on the mic, but he's still texting in.
I don't know if Ron can see it though. Look,
Leaf, nah, I can't see it.
He said, "Don't start Valley Savage." Listen, there's weight classes.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's weight classes for a reason. I'm sorry. I think that Crawford is more skilled and he's smarter in the ring. He has better feet. Almost everything he does better than Canelo, but it's still at 168, and he started at what, 135?
Oh, he started at 130.
130.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crawford started at 130.
Yeah, bro. I'm coming up to 168.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like his walk around weight. You know what I mean?
Bro. Yeah, no, it'll be hard for Crawford to hit him with anything that'll cause any damage, or I mean,
he's got power.
I don't know.
It'd be hard to earn respect.
Yeah, with Canelo at he's a natural 160, 168 fighter. Like he'll get hit by Crawford, but the effects of the punches won't have a lot of effect.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you're right. There's weight classes for a reason. I agree on that. That's why I don't even think Canelo would. I don't think Canelo considers that fight unless it's like, I don't know. I think Canelo, if he still wants to prove his greatness, he'll prefer to fight Benavidez, I believe.
Yeah. And I think that Canelo's at a point where he's like, man, I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say the same thing. That's where he's at right now. Canelo's at a point where he's like, yo, I've been criticized so much. I've been, people have been talking shit about me my whole career. They've been saying I've been dodging and I don't fight this. Like exactly what you're saying. Like he's at a point right now where he just don't give a fuck. That's why he's not fighting the guys that the fans want him to fight.
But shit, anything else?
Oh, I mean, well, right now we're going into the Canelo fight, so we gotta talk about him and Berlanga because
man, what we doing, man?
So we just avoid him by all means, huh? Fuck it, because that's such a.
It is what it is.
So that's such a whack fight that you don't even discuss it. It's coming up. It's them versus Sphere. So it's like, for me, it's like I'm a UFC guy, I'm a boxing guy, so it's like they're battling each other, and it's like, I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think so. Look at the Canelo card compared to the UFC card. what we got? Danny Garcia versus Elisani Lara. Like, what's underneath that?
Well,
I don't know.
Say this,
Maybe
though.
I missed something.
Like I look at stuff like that. Like I look into the analytics, right? And the UFC has had to lower their ticket prices.
They had to.
Yeah,
They were going crazy with that Sphere.
yeah, and
Dude, there's mad seats, not even filled.
not even. But you should have known better going against Canelo Alvarez on the same day, in the same city. You're wilding. Like that's crazy. And then like trying to make those tickets as expensive as they are. You crazy? People are gonna be like, I'll just go and watch Canelo. You know what I mean? I don't need to be here in the Sphere. You know, I think that honestly, man, I know you're into the mixed martial arts, but I think the mixed martial arts lost a lot of steam, bro. They lost a lot of steam. Like compared to like, let's say 5 years ago, it's not hitting like it was used to hitting. Like I always knew about the big UFC cards. Like you couldn't run from it. But now, especially since the Sheik has taken over, bro, boxing.
Oh, it's shifting.
Boxing is back. Like back. I think people would rather tune into a boxing match than they would a UFC card, even if it's stacked with like champions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, some of the rider cards that were put together, yes, but some of these other ones, it was getting overlooked. It was just the main event, so it was just like your main headliner. So say if it was Canelo or something, or it was Crawford, that was like the fight, and everything else was like, I really don't know who it is. But when you're seeing like these Rada season like cards put together, and it's like we got Pitbull, we got Crawford, we got this person, it was like, dude, Jared Anderson. It was stacked, bro. Like that's like a UFC like headlining fight card, like a paper. It was nuts. So so boxing is making the turn, I think, for the better, but people are still gonna tune in and watch these UFC fight cards. It was crazy that he went against Canelo, and I think he was very bold, and he thought that Sphere was supposed to be like this, like once in a lifetime thing. You're never gonna have this again, dude. I was seeing like the tickets drop down. They were, I think they were at one point they were like $1,000 or $2,000. Now they're like, I think it's still crazy expensive, but I think the lowest price was like $700 or $800 now. So it went from like $2,000 to like $700-$800 now. So it definitely took a hit, but
you have Tank Davis, who were at his last fight, like to get standing room was like $600-$700. You know what I'm saying? And if you wanted like ringside, you're talking to thousands and thousands. And then you see all the celebrities in the building. Even when you saw Riyadh season with the Crawford fight, it was like, bro, anybody who was anybody was in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what I mean is, like, I think boxing has overcome UFC is because even though the prices to see somebody like Tank, nobody cares. It's like, give me it. I want I'm gonna take I'm buying the ticket. I have to be in the building. I gotta be in Vegas or wherever the fight is at. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see the celebrities. I want to see the movie stars. I want to see the rock stars. I want to see the rap stars. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the diamonds. I want to see the BBLs. I want to see all that. You know what I mean? So UFC just ain't hitting like that. You know what I mean? It's just not. You know? But Berlanga getting stretched, bro.
He's getting stretched.
He's getting.
You think he's getting stretched?
Can you see Berlanga making out of that not knocked out?
I see Berlanga getting hurt. I think he's still big and strong enough and young enough that he might be able to take some punishment. He might be able to survive. But 12 rounds is steep, man. You wait, hold up. So what's the prediction then? What's the prediction, Ron?
I give him enough to make it to probably near the 10th round.
Okay.
But he won't make it. I don't think he'll make it.
You think he's not going to make it all the way, right?
I don't think so, because Canelo's on a mission to stop him.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't. He's just not.
You think it's going to be early night?
And I ain't got.
I think my bad. Charlo is a tougher. I think it's tougher. The little Charlo. I think he's tougher than Berlanga. At least he's shown more. He's been tested more. He's a former world champion.
So is Caleb.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Caleb.
He stopped Caleb, and I
Yeah.
think Caleb would box a hole through Berlanga.
Oh my God, I love to see that fight.
And even Munguia.
Yeah,
I
Munguia.
think Munguia would stop Berlanga, stop him. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. This guy's back. Oh shit.
Tell the truth, right at work.
Yeah, no, I ain't worked yet, but I'm driving still. I had to get my prediction real quick.
Just like that, he's back.
Berlanga, yo.
You can't stay away that long.
I had it. No, I'm almost at work.
Clock it in.
What you got? What you got?
Berlanga's not gonna hold on. It might sound like I'm echoing or skipping.
He got a crazy delay.
No, you good. You good.
All right, Berlanga.
Metro PCS.
Berlanga gonna get his ass whooped. That's all. Yeah, I'm mad delayed right now.
Yeah, he going 6, bro. I don't see it going
got
past
6?
6. No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way, bro.
Well, what happens? What you think happens if the numbers are horrible for Canelo? You think he won't go out and fight Benavidez right after that?
No, because I think that Canelo made it to a point in his career where he's going to get his guaranteed $50-60 million. So I can give a damn.
50.
Yeah, he already has his 50 million before he steps into the ring. It's already check already cleared. So
Right. Gotcha.
Damn, how many people buy his fight? I don't think he cares. I don't even think he cares if, like, I think the biggest reason that he doesn't want to fight Benavidez,
I think you might.
I think that he knows that if he gets in there with Benavidez, and he's him saying that, like, the tell-all for me is when he said that, well, all he offers is 20 pounds more on fight night. And I'm like, now he's thinking about longevity. He doesn't want to end up like how James Toney, like, y'all seen James Toney lately?
Yo, he can't talk.
Woof. It's not good.
Yeah, you're right. Think about it. Like, Canelo is at a level where Floyd was almost money-wise when he fought Berto. Nobody wanted to see that. That was his last fight. Nobody wanted to see that. He picked Berto out of the blue. Like, come on. Andre Berto was not near his weight, near his level.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Come on, I'll fight." He fought Berto his last fight, and I think Canelo is at that level where he could just pick and choose whoever he wants.
Yeah, and once he has those Mexican holidays, like when he fights on the Mexican holidays, he knows that the Mexican's gonna be outside with the carne asada and the
dude, bro. Yo, real quick, tell the truth. I just want to get my prediction with that. First of all, Crawford, if he fights Canelo, I think that'll be a good fight. I think styles make fights. People talk about the Madrimov fight, but Madrimov's style made that hard for Crawford to get off. Where Canelo is a little bit more flat-footed, a little bit more in your face. Crawford's going to be able to let his jab go, let his combinations go, and it's going to be more of an exciting fight. And I think he can hurt. I truly believe he could catch Canelo, not hurt him, not stop him, but probably catch him off guard, hurt him, beat him up a little bit. And as far as Benavidez, we know Canelo ain't going to fight Benavidez. If he does decide to go in there, it'll be a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? AKA pepperoni nips. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to disrespect.
You could leave that one.
We all know Benavidez is a monster, bro. He a monster. But Canelo know that
Javar, real quick, what happened? Okay, so you don't agree with Khalif?
No.
Go ahead, let him know. Let me hear you. Let him know.
I mean, I seen him in the comments, and he was like, I gotta stop. But like I said, I think that Crawford does. If Canelo was the same size as Crawford,
let me let y'all go. It seems like an echo, and I'm driving.
Yeah, you stuck.
Yeah,
like Chuck, bro.
Yeah, you there's a delay up for you too. So yeah, but like I said, I think that there isn't a single thing that Canelo does better than Crawford, except he's bigger. That's the only thing that he does better than Crawford. But when you add in the size, it's like, man, as soon as he touches you, and he keeps touching you and he keeps touching you, I think that Crawford will be able to maybe withstand. I think he's a dog. Everybody knows Crawford is a dog, and you're gonna have to take his head off for him to quit.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that, like, for Crawford's health, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't do it, because that'll really, like, if he gets in there with Canelo, there won't be many fights after that. He's going to be paid well for that fight. But after that, Canelo been hit with nuclear bombs from Triple G, bro, nukes. And he took him off like it was nothing. And he was a natural 160 pounder, natural. And he just ate all those up lunch. It was barbecue chicken.
Right. Yeah.
And you're talking about a guy that started at 130. You know what I'm saying? And then we seen it. What we seen with Madrimov is, like, at least what I seen. Even though I think I give credit to Madrimov, I don't think that he's a bum. I think that Madrimov is nice, but you could just tell that, like, when you go from 147, where, man, Crawford was mowing everything down. He was walking through everyone, the best guys up there. And then you get to Madrimov, and it doesn't seem like that the power transferred to the 154. The skill, and the IQ obviously went with you, but the power, I don't think, made it with him. So now imagine going up 2 more weight classes and going up against the best guy at 168.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't see it.
It's like you said. There's weight classes for a reason, and for Canelo, for Crawford to compete against Canelo and give him a loss, I think it would take 3-4 years of working your way up weight classes to be able to compete with Canelo at that's my opinion. And you could put Pacquiao as an example. Like, Pacquiao went up weight classes, he was knocking people out. That's a different story. He was knocking people out with accumulation, speed, angles. That's a different story, and the extra juice that he was taking on the side.
The Pacquiao juice.
But
he was on that juice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, man. That head was crazy. He had that Barry Bonds head.
That Barry Bonds cranium.
Yo, I'm telling you, boy.
Yeah, that bowling ball.
His fit, it had to be a.
But Crawford. Back to that, Crawford. For me, my opinion, to compete with Canelo at a high level like that, I don't think he gets stopped. But nah, Canelo's just too strong for him.
Yeah, it's the man. I like Crawford a lot, and I think that jumping up that many weight classes in that short amount of time, I think that's the biggest struggle. We all are in agreement, like, his skill set, everything Crawford does, he can put it together very well against the best. It's why he's probably pound for pound one of the best, if not the best, in boxing.
If not the best. Mm-hmm.
So it's hard, man, to go up that many weight classes and try to compete with somebody who's a naturally 168, that big, that strong, that powerful, who's went up to 175 and won the world titles there. What? All good. Stopping, Kovalev, and fighting, Bivol, taking on those bigger opponents where he was just like, he was eating good shots from both of them and didn't seem like it was much of an effect. So for Crawford to be able to have success, it's going to be the IQ and the volume that does it for him. But do I see him? Yeah, I don't see Crawford stopping him. Crawford's not going to stop Canelo. And honestly, as much as Canelo's a big puncher, I think I give Crawford the respect where he's too skilled. He won't get stopped by Canelo. But that's a tough ass fight. And that's why I think a lot of the rumors are now, like, that's his last one. Like, I think, like, people are just saying how with, Crawford looking to take on Canelo, that's going to be his last one. Cause it probably will be, because that's one of his toughest fights to date.
I will say this though. I think that Crawford deserves the fight. I think
Most
that
def.
yeah, because I do think that he was being blocked a lot from big fights.
You think Top Rank was the
Yeah,
reason?
Top Rank and PBC, the whole thing with
Him,
Spence
Spence Jr.,
and
yeah.
But I do think that Crawford does, like, if he wants to get in there, who am I to deny? If he thinks that he can win, okay, cool. I'm not saying that you don't deserve the fight. I just don't think that even though I think he's great, I think he's number one pound for pound.
Yeah.
But it's just too much. It's too much.
Too much smoke?
Yes, it's just too much weight.
Yeah. It's honestly, I think it's the weight and the power.
Yeah.
And just the Mexican style.
Yeah. And I mean, Crawford's really going to have to be on he's going to have to be on a bike. He's going to have to use that whole ring. And his cardio is going to have to be A1. And that's going to kind of be in question too, because shit, can you go 12 rounds and be on a bike like that? And
being up in weight.
That's the only way he's going to have to win. He's going to have to really outbox him. And the only way you're going to outbox him is if you use that whole ring. And can you do that for 12 rounds against somebody who's better at cutting the ring off than Canelo Alvarez? I can't think of anybody.
Probably the best besides, even Pitbull was getting exposed. He couldn't cut off the damn ring.
Yeah, nah. Especially, I mean, Pitbull would be able to cut the ring off if he can use a jab.
Dude, didn't even throw one.
I don't think. Yeah, I think.
Dude, it was like under 50 or under 20. I think.
Bro,
it was crazy.
There were rounds when he was going against Ryo that, like, he went the entire round without throwing a single jab. There were multiple rounds.
Give it up to Garcia in that camp, boy. They got him prepared, man. He looked really, really good.
He does, and yo, Robert Garcia is a fucking beast, bro. He needs to get more credit.
I'm saying, give the man the credit.
Yeah, Robert Garcia.
What he's doing right now in that camp.
I mean, granted, Ryo's young, so he has more time to learn, and he's going to be more of a sponge than these other fighters. But when's the last time you've seen a fighter at that caliber, right, have one style for the most of his career, and then come back and almost completely change? Completely. I can't think of a single time, bro, where they switched. That was like you see
first fight with Garcia.
No, that was the second one. His first one is when he hung up Colbert like some clothes on the ropes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How was that? That was like what? Was 5-6 rounds on?
Yeah.
That fight.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6, and yeah, boy,
Colbert.
Man, he hung him up, and then that was his first.
But that was his first camp with the Garcia camp, right?
Yeah, with the Garcia camp. Yeah, and then and then that fight with even with that fight, it's like, yo, like, who is it? Like, this Ryo? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, but yeah, man.
Got to give the credit where credit is due, and I think Robert Garcia is doing a great thing with that camp. I think he's building up. He builds up fighters very well. He's kind of been overlooked for some time now. I think because it was shifted and it was all looking at 147, so the lower weight classes weren't kind of looked at as much. But he's got some killers coming out of that camp. I mean, what's his name too? I think Bam Bam, whatever his name is, man. They're talking about him and Inoue. Like, that would be crazy on some real shit. I mean, how about Inoue's last fight?
Inoue's looking,
dude,
unbeatable.
He's a monster, bro.
Oh man, it's a shame that he fights in Japan. If he would fight in Vegas, he would be a fucking mega star, bro.
He'd be but he's a superstar in his country, so he's good.
I get it. I mean, I understand it, but I mean, I'm not. Did you watch? Do you watch live Inoue fights?
I watched after the fact.
You got to go back and watch it. I'm not getting up at.
Did you watch the last fight live or not live? Do you watch it closely?
I did get to see it.
Yeah,
I did get to see it.
Yeah, I saw it after the fact, but I would never. I'm not getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday to watch it anyway.
But were you ever watch it closely? Because if you watch it closely, the guy he was fighting was giving him a little bit of problems. You just have to watch closely and ignore the hype.
Yeah. Yep.
Was given. He was jabbing. He was boxing well. He was boxing well and feigning him a whole lot, and you could tell that that was giving what's his name?
Inoue problems.
Inoue some problems.
No, I agree 100%. Inoue's not perfect. Inoue has some flaws. I mean, we've seen that even way back when he fought Donaire. You know what I mean? We notice like when people can really like force him to like be in the pocket and like have those like exchanges where they're able to use their jab and mix up good combinations. It's like Inoue it doesn't seem flawless, but that's something like you said, you have to look really close. A lot of people are going to miss that and to see the knockout and be like, oh, Inoue is just unbeatable. But with Inoue, what he does so well is he makes good adjustments, and he's able to break people down to the body, man. Dude, like to see what he did, like to hit this dude, and I think it looked like it was a liver shot, but then all of a sudden, like his back was broke, spinal, like damn, how you hit that? You throw a straight liver shot and your back just blows out. Like that's crazy, son. Yo,
Nah, bro. Yeah, that was no excuse to that. That dude just quit. He found a way out. He found a way out.
Yeah, nah, man. He was like, man, I'm in Japan. I can't understand what anybody's saying.
I got Godzilla after me.
Oh, man, I'm going home, man. I'm going back home. Man.
Yeah, I'm going back.
I'm gonna take this check. The check cleared. All right, man. Get me up out of here, man.
Get me up out of here, yo. I'm good. I'm straight.
Bro.
Yeah, yo. Like taking
Yeah,
that.
he was like I said, he was giving Inoue he was giving him a good fight until Inoue's power. I could say that his power started catching up on him. He was like, nah, fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah. In a way, he adjusts well, and he times people very well. Even you look back at like the Maloney fight when he caught that like slip straight right hand, yo, and it was just like devastating.
A lot of that wasn't working in that fight. A lot of the timing, and it was the body shots that were working for that last fight. The body shots started breaking them down.
Yep.
And you already know how that goes. Body shots will break anybody down.
Anybody. I preach it all the time. Anybody.
Yeah. We'll end it with this though. On a smaller fight though. What do you think of I think y'all gonna be surprised with my answer with this. What do y'all think of Danny Garcia and Lara?
Ron, you first, because you have a lot of experience with DSG. You got a lot of years, a lot of rounds. That's I'll give you the first.
I wish you would have never asked now for
Yep. And be careful. I'm make it short. Ron Cruz. Ron Cruz.
I'm making it short.
I'm gonna tag Danny. I would be like, yo, look what. Nah, I ain't gonna.
Look what Cruz said. Like, it's a fight where you don't. It's like it's hard to say. So I know Danny. We all know. I mean, those who know Danny knows he has a big amateur background. He can box, but have you seen him cut off the ring on someone like that? Lara uses the ring, the whole space of the ring. Have we never seen Danny fight somebody like that? Somebody that's going to use, that the whole ring like that.
Well, Keith, and he lost
Keith
to
Thurman.
Keith. Yeah, Keith Thurman. Yeah.
But not Keith. Look at that. And Keith Thurman doesn't move like Lara.
Move like Lara, yeah.
Exactly.
But Lara's he's over 40 now. He's over the hill, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
So who you got? That's what we're waiting to hear. Who you got? Tell the truth.
Trying to avoid the question and shit, right? Nah.
He's like, yeah.
Nah. I got Danny. I think Danny has more in the tank.
Yeah.
I think Lara, he's gonna move. He's gonna move a lot, but Danny's gonna land enough body shots to make him fight, not stop him. But I think because Danny, he's flashy. They call him Swift for a reason, and he knows how to win rounds. That fight with Benavidez, he showed that he knows how to win rounds, and he's fighting smarter now. So I think Lara being over the hill like that, I think I give the edge to Danny.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you said that though. I thought it was going to be the only one. I actually think Danny's going to win that fight.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be crazy for him to be a champion again after that long?
Mm-hmm.
And being out the ring that long, I think this is what his second.
That's for a world title.
Yeah, 160.
Yeah, Lara.
It's a
Oh,
WBA,
shit.
I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, is it W?
WBA or WBO? I think he won when he fought Cornflake. I think he won the WBA
Oh yeah.
because I remember he beat Cornflake, and when Cornflake lost,
Mhm.
that's when I think Lara had the WBA. I think it was WBA, but I could be wrong.
And I think that Lara made a mistake because you remember Ian Green that we had on.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, he's a beast. Tank.
Yeah. Well, Ian thinks that Lara ducked him. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want the smoke with him, and he cherry picked Danny. And I think that if that is the case, if you ducked Ian
Green,
thinking that, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this easy win with Danny, I think you made a mistake. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as he thought it was gonna be. But I see a lot of people underestimating Danny. I think that a lot of people saying that Lara is gonna beat the brakes off of Danny, and I really don't. I'm trying to see a world where that happens, but I just can't, bro. I think Danny's gonna give him a run for his money, or he wins. I don't see a masterclass of a Danny, which a lot of people are saying that, yeah, like Lara's gonna. I don't see that. I don't see it at all.
No, I agree. Danny is super underrated, and I think people are forgetting about him because he's not as active. Lara has been active, even though he's older. You know, still a Cuban, very skilled boxer with, you know, good range, good footwork. Obviously, we know about the controversial win or loss over Canelo, you know, way back at 154. What I've been thinking about for Danny, even though I do like him in that fight, it's just the weight. Like, I'm not used to Danny. Like, this is his debut, I believe, at 160. I know Danny's been kind of chilling and hasn't, you know, I don't know. Like, I just don't know like how consistent with his training he is. Like, how is he going to do at 160? I think Danny has good power. So it's like, Ron, you can actually attest to this, you know, firsthand. You spar with him. Everybody says he has pop. So obviously the weight I think could transfer, but I'm just curious if it's something where he goes up this weight class at 160, is he gonna be able to keep that pace? Can he really stop, you know, Lara and his movement? And, you know, can he do well by cutting off the ring and really like testing Lara by going to the body and really wearing on him? So I'm not gonna front. I'm kind of 50-50 with that fight. I kind of favor Lara and the boxing ability. But I still think Danny has a chance. Like, if he's able to really do effective work on the inside, times him with counters and catches Lara, I think he can give him some problems. So I think I'm kind of 50-50. I can't be sold on either one. So that's kind of where I'm at on that matchup. It's a great fight though.
Ron, look at this guy copping a plea right now, man. We went on that limb, man. This guy is like 50-50.
I'm 50-50. Okay,
You're being gray. You're being gray right now. You're not black or white. You're being gray right now.
I'm in the gray. All right. So I got to pick. Shit. I'm gonna go with Lara. So I'll be the black sheep of the group here, and I'm gonna go with Lara. I think it's, even though he's older, he's still a skilled Cuban boxer. Danny has struggled over the years with people who can box. If Danny knocks him out, he's gonna shut me up. So good, you know, I hope he does. But the way the styles are and how well Lara can box, I'm kind of favoring Lara in a kind of a split decision. I think he's gonna get a split decision over Danny. That's where I'm going. Tell the truth. Fuck. It is hard though, because I do like Danny, man, and I want Danny to win.
Yeah, me too, man.
I think the style, this is what's gonna change.
But yeah. But like I said, this is how we're gonna do it from here on out.
Yeah.
Let's tell the truth. Ron, good looking out, coming through, man. Appreciate it.
Nah, bro, shit. Anytime. You know, boxing, I could talk boxing all day.
All day, champ. Always good having you on, man.
Likewise,
yeah.
like I said, yeah, it's definitely. I don't know about every day, but I mean, every day is my goal, but it's definitely going to be multiple times a week. So, anytime there's even if you see something, Ron, that like, yo, this is crazy, yada yada, send that to me, and I'll jump right on live, and I'll send you the link.
Oh yeah, shit, damn.
Yep.
Damn, I feel bad for bringing it up now. We got a big fight coming up tonight. Yeah, it's a big fight.
What with Tajay?
Oh,
Sanjay.
I can't
Yeah.
believe we.
Yeah, we
oh,
didn't
shit.
we didn't show the young boy love. Tajay on the zone, man.
Shout out to Taj, man. Taj,
Yeah.
Bro, what's the guy he's fighting? Fuck, I forgot.
Honest, I really didn't look into dude. I really don't know.
Okay.
I just know he's 8-0.
Dude is 8-0, 8 knockouts.
Yep, exactly.
Two. We were just talking about that earlier. Two undefeated prospects putting the record on the line. Like
Yeah.
you don't see that. You don't see it a lot. Only from guys who are hungry for starting like that. So we got to show our boy love, and I got Tanjay 100%, 110%
1,000.
winning this fight. Yeah, definitely, he's winning this fight.
Yeah.
And for the next show, let's talk about Tanjay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look more. Yeah, I'm gonna look more into the guy that he's going against. But I definitely
Same
got
here. Salati Bay, some sort
Yeah,
of that.
Salati
Salati Bay, 8-0, 8 knockouts.
Yeah, I gotta watch footage
Me
because
too.
I want to see, because like you said, that normally doesn't happen. So
This early
I
in the
want to
career.
see exactly, but you know how it goes with these
It's a big fight.
managers, right? And I honestly don't think it's like, oh yeah, we got these undefeated prospects and that. I think somebody thinks that the other is food. That's what I think. And I wanna see what the other guy looks like, because I really hope that they don't think that Taj is food.
Food.
Like,
Yo.
oh,
For me, coming up like that, it's like I need they don't have big promoters. They might have good managers. They don't have Eddie Hearns on their corner. They have to take fights like that to prove.
Mhm.
It happens, it happens all the time. But yeah, this makes Tanjay this changes him from a prospect to a contender. Let's leave it like that.
Definitely. Most
Hell yeah.
definitely.
And
It gives a
that'll be
good
crazy.
buzz in the weight division, man.
Hell yeah, because if he got 8, you said he has 8 fights, right? So if he has 8 fights,
8
and
finishes.
8 knockouts, and then Tajay goes and does his
Upsets him.
thing, it's like, oh shit, this kid is for real.
Yep.
And then those big promoters, like you said, are gonna come calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're doing your thing. Yeah, but like you said, it makes sense that since they both have small they don't have like big time promoters. It's not Top Rank, it's not Matchroom,
Yeah.
it's not PBC. It really is a test. But I think that I'm confident. I think when I go look at the footage, so I gotta see the skill, because obviously he has power, right? But
who has he fought?
Who have you fought, and is it the skill? Because if you look at Berlanga, like Berlanga was knocking everything down.
First round king for a
first
while.
round, like for what is it, like 13 fights straight, and you're like, oh shit, this guy's a monster. But then when you put the tape on, it's like, are you really you know what I mean? And you see all the mistakes that he's making, and it's like, oh well, when this guy actually steps up, it's kind of like the same thing you saw with Jared Anderson. Like with Jared, as soon as he went in there with a guy like Bercoli, it's like, well shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Bercoli was eating the shit for breakfast, lunch, and
like
dinner.
he wasn't even feeling it, bro. He was punching him in a fucking, like, all up in the liver, and it was like he was coming forward,
laughing
like
at
nothing.
that
As
shit.
soon as and then he would come with the
touch. It was
you
death.
saw those uppercuts that he was hitting him. Oh,
Death touch.
God,
it shook his whole body.
Yo, Jared is a dog, bro.
For sure.
For him to get up,
Love.
oh my god,
Dude, I give it to him as a young kid.
I would still be asleep.
Dude,
still be
I was
sleep.
feeling it. I was feeling no shots.
God,
Them shits was rough.
But
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Taj, man.
Yeah,
My
Taj,
bad,
man.
bro.
We gotta get him on, man.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get him back.
Matter of fact, I'm a you know what?
And I do gotta look into dude, man.
Just tune in. The zone tonight.
What time? I think they start at like 8 o'clock or something.
He's the main event. And so his fight should be up like around 10:30.
10 or
10.
11.
But yeah, the card probably sells like at 8, 7:38.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's too late to get him on now. He's probably,
But he's
Oh
back.
no. Yeah, he's locked in right now.
yeah, he's locked in. So I'll get him on a victory lap. You feel me?
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
gonna do.
exactly. Yeah, I spoke to him yesterday, and he's ready, and let's get it.
Yeah, man. Big ups to you being in the corner, looking out for him, man, and being a part of that, helping him out, man. Like he can use veteran knowledge and veteran experience like yourself in that camp, man. Like that's huge for him. You know what I'm saying? A person like your pedigree, your experience, your understanding of the game, your knowledge, what you've put in for the sport, man. Like that's huge for him. You know what I mean? I remember you being there for me, man, looking out for me. So I can only imagine. I can only imagine how you were, how you are for him, especially at that 147 weight class. Tanjay has a lot of potential, man. We all know this. That's why we're all rooting for him tonight. But yeah, man, he's blessed to have you there, man. So that's good that you're a part of it, helping him out.
I appreciate that, Rick. You know how I am. You're my brother, so we go way back. It's much love, so you know how it is.
Yes, sir. It's all love, man. I always appreciate you, brother. For real, man. You were always a big influence. You were always a big help for me. Learned a lot from you, man. Built a lot from, all of the experiences that you had, to go through. And then for you helping me out, coaching me, man, I've learned so much, man. So always appreciate, what you've done over the years, man. And yeah, Tanjay's lucky to have somebody like you in the corner working with him, man. But we definitely gotta figure out what's up, man, to talk about that one, man. I gotta look into his opponent, man. I didn't even really look into him, but I want to see what happens, man. I'm looking at the time. I want to tune in, man. I definitely want to peep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in about an hour. No, I appreciate that, Rick. Again, I appreciate that.
I
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, word. Hey, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it, man. Ron has always showed love to the channel, so you know what I'm saying. I appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna hit you up again. Like I said, this is gonna be often until it blows up. Rick already knows that we already talked. I'm not stopping. I've put too much into it, so this is the wave.
Yes,
This is
sir.
plan A, B, and C. So yeah, like I said, this is what we're doing, and this is Tell the Truth. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, go follow us on Twitter so you can join the conversation. This is the Valley Savage. It's my boy Rick, and this is the People's Champ, Ron Cruz. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.